We're live. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is March 3rd, 2020. This is a special emergency meeting of the Delaware County Commissioners. We have Sherry Riggin is on, our attorney John Brook. We also have James King. James, can you say something? It's that you're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yep, I'm here.
We also have the Star Press and our Scott Alexander, our council president. Before we're holding this meeting to discuss the extension of the disaster declaration. Before we do that, I would like for Jason to give us an update on your end. Jason, please.
Yeah, Jason Rogers, Emergency Management Director. We're tracking all of the services in the EOC, still maintaining a 24-hour presence. And right now we're seeing an increase in cases coming back because of continued testing. I think our cases are up to 33 positive as of our last press release. We anticipate that will continue to go, and I think the public needs to know and be aware that this is from their inability to social distance last week. And the more they do it this week, the more numbers we're going to see next week. Just as a point to make, right now there are websites, Unicast and Google are both tracking cell phone movements and comparing them with an algorithm. And they're giving each county in Indiana a grade. Indiana as a whole for social distancing is getting a D-, and Delaware County as a whole is getting a C-. They're also doing some other algorithms with Google. So I would say that we are down about 30% of what we should be. And I really think we need to be more like 70%. So the social distancing, unnecessary trips and those types of things, we're going to continue to monitor that. We've been watching those algorithms for about 24 to 48 hours, and they are several days behind. So as we see more successful messages being taken to the public, then we will see those social distancing and movements, unnecessary movements, hopefully go down. Right now, we're still tracking with the state EOC on any strategic national stockpile requests for first responders, and those have not been filled for us from FEMA or the HHS office. So that is my report as of right now, and the status of the EOC is continuing to push out PIO information as well as track local resources and our supply chains.
Okay, Jason, thanks for that update. You and your staff are doing an outstanding job, and we greatly appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Somebody I didn't mention that's on the call also is James Bain, Health Department Director. Jamie, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Could you give us an update through the Health Department, please?
Yeah, Jason covered quite a bit. One brief update. Our office has accepted a very high volume of complaints regarding businesses in operation and different safety measures being taken at different businesses. All of those were sent a notice of complaint letter notifying them that a complaint was lodged, that they may or may not be in violation of the governor's orders. We requested a written response from all of those, and those have begun flowing in yesterday and today. At this time, we're just going through and reviewing and trying to cross-reference against the governor's orders to try to see where all these businesses really stand and whether they are in violation of that order or not. I hope to have more information on that by early next week to know where we stand on all those.
Very well. Thank you, and thank you for the time you're putting in. Also, Jamie, you and your staff are doing an outstanding job as well. Has the commissioners had an opportunity to look at the new disaster declaration extension?
I'd like it read.
John, do you have a copy in front of you?
Sure, I do.
Could you read it, please?
Matter of fact, I can share this with everybody on the screen. You should see it right now. Emergency Declaration 20-005. Whereas the President of the United States has declared a nationwide emergency, and it's the same declaration as the one a week ago. The governor of Indiana has made an emergency declaration in response to the coronavirus COVID-19 disease epidemic, and the county health officers determined that certain measures should be put into place to lessen potential spread of COVID-19 virus, including the closing of some local businesses. And whereas pursuant to IC 10-14-3-29A, the Board of Commissioners of Delaware County hereby local emergency disaster declaration. Whereas the governor of the state of Indiana has adopted Executive Order 20-08 with regard to stay at home for certain individuals and industries. And whereas the Board of Commissioners have determined that in response to the emergency, believes that the governor's order should be made part of the county's emergency declaration for consistency and continuity, and that the emergency declaration of March 23rd, 2020 should be extended. I think that was Declaration 2020-03. A local disaster emergency exists in the county that we hereby invoke and declare these portions of the Indiana Code are applicable to the conditions that have caused the issuance of this proclamation to be in full force and effect in the entire county, including incorporated areas, with the exercise of all necessary emergency authority for protection of the lives and property of the people of the county, and restoration of local government with a minimum of interruption. This emergency is effective immediately and shall be in place until the end of business April 10, 2020. The Board of Commissioners adopt in total the language and verbiage from the governor of the state of Indiana's Executive Order 20-08 as to the conduct and operations of individuals, businesses, and entities identifying essential services and functions set forth in the executive order. The governor's Executive Order 20-08 is incorporated by reference and made a part of this emergency declaration. This emergency declaration shall supersede and replace all prior emergency declarations made by the Board of Commissioners prior to this emergency order. The Commissioners shall also continue the provisions of Resolution 2020-08 concerning the payment of claims for county employees. This emergency order shall remain valid for a period of 7 days from the date of this emergency order, the date that this emergency order was adopted by the Commissioners. It is this 3rd day of April at, well, now it's 3/12, so.
Okay, very well. Does anyone have any questions that's on the call about the order?
So we're leaving off the suggestions that Dr. Wilkins made the other day.
Well, if you
What
remember,
you're talking about, Commissioner, are about the social distancing in businesses, right? I just put that document up.
About the spacing. And
Yeah, I just put that document up for everybody's review. I think everybody can see it.
okay, I thought someone was going to leave it off.
well, I thought we had, through our conversation yesterday, decided to give the health department, along with emergency management, approval to send letters to some of those businesses, making those recommendations of the document John has in front of you at this time. Is that not what we decided?
I think that was what the Commissioners, the consensus of the Commissioners was to send those letters out and at least put that information out to these businesses to see if they would voluntarily take these steps.
Sherry, are you clear on
Okay.
that?
Well, we'll go 1 week. We just need to get the message out there that we're in a war that we need to win. And yes.
Okay. James, do you have anything?
Yeah,
I believe some stores are, like in their checkout lines, they've got it measured out to 6 foot. So in the checkout lines, they are trying to keep the social distancing from people getting close to one another.
What about the spacing inside though?
Gary, that might be a little hard for them to police, but we'll give our health department and EMA time enough to get the letters out and see how it goes next week, and then we can discuss it again before we do another order.
Okay.
I agree with that.
The last time I was in the store, which is about a week ago, at least the store I went to, the people were doing their own social distancing as much as possible.
I think Walmart is still the problem.
Yeah, I don't travel to Walmart, so.
I don't either.
I would like to give them an opportunity to work on this on their own and give Jamie and Jason time to get letters out to those stores and see where we go from there.
How about the suggestion that came across of one family member per family going into the store and leaving the children at home or in the car? What have we done on that one issue? I mean, I know there's situations where the head of the household is one person, but we need to really start stressing it.
Well, and I think
Well, sure.
Jason, go ahead, James.
Sherry, I think some people need to, if they're one person in the family, it doesn't cost anything to call ahead, get your groceries set up or anything else you need, and just have them bring them out to your car instead of taking your whole family inside.
And
that's one of the big problems.
I've never used that service, but is it my understanding you have to pay before you go to pick them up, or you can pay cash there?
You have to pay before you pick it up.
But is cash acceptable, or you have to have a debit card?
Probably have to have a debit card, Sherry.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so what's the issue of the commissioners on this declaration?
I move.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion to approve and a second. John, could you call roll, please?
Sure. Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Reagan,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry.
Yes.
All right, that is 3 yes, no no's. The emergency declaration is adopted at 3:17. Do I have permission to sign all of the commissioners' names electronically to the document?
Yes.
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 I will
clarify.
send this document in a PDF form to Jenny to be part of the record.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. I'll
Okay.
clarify something. When I began the meeting, I stated it was March 3rd. I see March at the top of the declaration, and it's obviously April 3rd. So I just wanted to clarify that for the record.
And the other thing is, you want to have another meeting in a week, correct?
Yes.
That's
Correct.
Okay, all right. We'll do the same thing, Mark, if you would set it up for, let everybody know, okay?
Yeah, I will make sure it happens. And if you could just go ahead and unshare your screen.
I will do that.
Thank you.
Get ahead of myself here. You're gonna see all my top secret stuff.
okay. If there's nothing else, we'll entertain a motion to recess.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion to recess and a second. John, go ahead and call the roll on that.
Sure. Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Reagan,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry.
Yes.
All right, we're in recess. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.